Let's speak now to SABC senior political reporter Samkele Maseko, who was watching developments in court for us. Samkele, the suspended Secretary-General, I was listening to him also in the morning when you were talking to him. He talks about what he calls the law of options, inequality in how others are treated. Tell us more.
In essence, Bongi, where the suspended Secretary-General of the African National Congress is saying there's an animal farm approach to the judiciary in the country, and saying that there are those whom are vilified, whom are dragged through the courts, whom are presumed guilty until court processes have not even unfolded, and there are those whom are proven innocent until they've even stepped in a court of law, saying that the ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa, as part of those who must account for the issues that are taking place in Palapala, and essentially saying that why was Willem Kiezer forced to resign and to step aside as the Minister of Health in the country, and when there are serious allegations against the President now of the country and President of the governing party, there's an animal farm approach, that he is told that he needs time to clear his name, that he can't speak about this particular matter, saying that the ANC has instead opted to go in and not fully implement the step-aside resolutions, which is a 9-point resolution of the African National Congress. You do know that that was further refined by the National Executive Committee of the African National Congress, which further said that all charged leaders of the ANC must step aside, and it goes further to say that they must not be eligible to be elected into positions of power, particularly after you saw the election of Mandla Msibi and Zandile Gumede within the eThekwini region. So the ANC Secretary-General pretty much feels hard done by the National Governing Party's National Executive Committee, but it goes further to say, when he decided to address the courts today in saying that the NPA said they want this case to go with speed, but now and again you see these postponements. But it also brings into question that it was Ace Magashule and Edwin Sodi who brought about an application alongside Ole Mulamlela in order to have these charges dropped, and that was later on dismissed by the Bloemfontein High Court. So those are part of the reasons why there's been delays within this court case, and we do know that this case has now been postponed to the 23rd of September, where it will come back for a pre-trial. But what is also coming out seemingly is that Ace Magashule is accusing the National Prosecuting Authority of entering factional battles of the governing party, and saying that he is in essence being charged in order to exclude and to have him not contest at the 55th National Conference of the ANC in December, where Ace Magashule is expected to go head-to-head for the ANC leadership against ANC President, whether he's the candidate president, or it's Dr. Zwelini Mkhize, or it's Lindiwe Sisulu. That is yet to be determined. But it is very clear that Ace Magashule is trying to court Lindiwe Sisulu and Zwelini Mkhize to join camps with him to fight incumbent President of the African National Congress, Cyril Ramaphosa, saying that courts are being used to settle political scores in the governing party, and saying that Zwelini Mkhize is going to be charged in the next few weeks, saying that Lindiwe Sisulu must also be strong, and going to all other leaders of the ANC who have been charged, like Zandile Gumede in the eThekwini region. So he's pretty much politicizing this case of asbestos here in the Free State.
All right, thank you so much, Samkele, there for putting us in the picture. Lots of developments, of course, one can expect. It's a conference here, and there's lots that is, being said around what is being done, especially if you listened to that address in court by the suspended Secretary-General, talking about how he feels that the NPA is being used to fight political battles. So quite a lot, coming out from that court sitting. That was senior reporter Samkele Maseko.